Good morning, everybody. How does dysfunction win? Every single time. By pretending that it doesn't exist. It's actually the 10,000-pound elephant in the room. And it's sitting there right in the middle of the room, and nobody's going, hey, what's up with the 10,000-pound elephant? When you really look at dysfunction. And one of the things is why does everybody want to pretend it's not there? Because it's hard to talk about. And nobody wants to admit their part in it. But there comes a time when there's enough is enough, and we got to put our foot down, and somebody's got to be the bigger person, and somebody's got to speak up and do something about it. It's just that we have a lot of folks out there pretending like nothing's wrong, and they've got this like perfect family and everything is okay. And that's exactly what's not okay, is by acting like everything's okay. And then what happens is you become the one that speaks up, and you want to do something about it. You want to open your heart, and you want to spread love and sunshine. And then next thing you know, what happens? You become somewhat ostracized because everybody else isn't going to admit to the dysfunction, because then that means that they could be playing a part and they could be wrong. So it's a lot easy to avoid. And that's exactly what keeps us sick. And we don't have to have a mental illness to be sick. You get what I'm saying? Sick is not well, where we're not actually happy and we're doing the damn thing. So this is me just saying, hey, if you got any dysfunction in your friendships, in your family, in your workplace, and there's something that you can do about it, you can always do something about it, because it's how we respond, how we engage in the situation, what we do when other people act a certain way. Are you doing the right thing by being kind, by being loving, by coming from your heart and not perpetuating the dysfunction? Because what happens with dysfunction is it can last. You have an episode, a disagreement, something goes on, some kind of episode, some kind of incident happens, and then in that incident, people don't talk, and then they go away from each other, and next thing you know, all that crap talking's out here, and those days become weeks, and they become months, and they become years. And what happens is, with that dysfunction, it happens is that could go on for generations in our family. And what we're doing is we're carrying grudges and resentments, and those grudges and resentments, they only make the person that holds the resentment hurt the most. Actually, so when you're mad, it's like holding a hot stone. That's what Buddha says. Resentments is like holding a hot coal. It only burns you. So when we can let go, and before you know it, when we have that awkward, uncomfortable conversation with whoever it is that you might have a resentment or a grudge or animosity towards, before you know, you realize it wasn't even a big deal to really begin with, because generally the reason that we're pissed off is from something stupid. And when we hold on to stuff, it's depression. And then when we're worried about having those conversations, those uncomfortable truths, facing them, then we have anxiety. So how about we just live in the moment more, ladies and gentlemen? Just do the right thing. Navigate from your heart. Love your brother, love your sister, and just do the right thing. Peace. Don't let dysfunction continue in your relationships. Be the one that does the peaceful part and puts people at ease. And if they don't respond to you, then eventually they will. All you got to do is the right thing, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. How they respond and how they react is completely up to them and their deal, not yours. Have an amazing day. Peace.